All of You from director William Bridges is now streaming on Apple TV+, a couple of years after the streamer released Christos Nikou's Fingernails, which, very much like All of You, blended old-fashioned romance with the sci-fi concept of a test that could determine one's soulmate. But this version feels far more assured in tone, leaning firmly into romance in ways that serve the story a lot better. Though not a carbon copy, All of You also imagines a near future where science can supposedly identify true love, with Laura, played by Imogen Poots, taking the test with the support of her longtime friend Simon, who's Brett Goldstein, who secretly loves her despite their platonic bond. But while Laura is paired with a kind man named Lucas, who's Stephen Cree, Simon, who's skeptical of the system, cycles through fleeting romances, including Laura's friend Andrea, who's Zawe Ashton. Though inevitably, Laura and Simon's relationship shifts, forcing them to question their feelings in a world that insists they aren't a match. Curiously, the sci-fi premise fades quickly, with the test barely mentioned after the opening, to where a rewrite could almost erase it without altering much. Yet this proves wise, as Bridges and Goldstein, who also wrote the screenplay together, focus on the evolving romance rather than building a futuristic world, with the central relationship receiving enough time to grow naturally, making the emotional highs and lows resonate, especially as both juggle outside commitments. The film's success rests on the easy chemistry between Poots and Goldstein, the latter departing from his comedic persona with sincere, heartfelt monologues, while Poots balances charm and realism as she often does in her roles. But beyond the romantic sparks, their lively friendship feels authentic, as his wit makes her laugh while her openness nudges him toward vulnerability, and their rapport anchors the story, making their bond believable as both friends and eventual lovers. To a lesser extent than Fingernails, the film also recalls the more recent romance We Live in Time, as both depend heavily on the lead's chemistry over a non-linear structure. Though whereas We Live in Time was weighed down by its unnecessary storytelling method, All of You uses it with purpose and clarity. For the leaps in time, such as moving from a new romance to expecting a child, are abrupt yet coherent, allowing audiences to track and empathise with the unfolding drama. With its grounded focus, strong performances and meaningful time-jumping narrative, the four-star All of You succeeds as both a tender love story and a thoughtful reflection on how people define connection beyond rules or systems, while also feeling as though Fingernails and We Live in Time both took the substance, with this movie emerging from their bodies with better, more energised versions of their ambition and intimacy, resulting in a warmer, sharper and more resonant romantic drama that stands on its own terms. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.